Hello, we are live in 2 places and you will be able to watch this video, or perhaps you are watching this video back a bit later on YouTube. So we're live here over on LinkedIn if you want to find me. I'm 𝗙𝗶 𝗹𝗶𝗲, the Queen of Being Seen. I'm live here on my Facebook page, which is 𝗙𝗶 𝗹𝗶𝗲, the Queen of Being Seen, or you can find me by typing @𝗙𝗶, and you might be watching this back on the replay on YouTube, and if you are, thank you for being there. Easy to find me on YouTube as @𝗙𝗶 𝗹𝗶𝗲. So I am talking today about your kids mattering. So if you're wondering why this topic, let me just explain something really briefly about me that I think has everything to do with you. And it's the fact that I have been fortunate enough to do this work for nearly 15 years. I love helping people to raise their professional profile, put themselves out there, get their work out there, be more seen within their employment situation in their career. And this has, over the years, also led me to work with some absolutely brilliant people who are great at what they do, and they want either the career progression or they just kind of want to ace the interview. So although I'm not technically speaking an interview coach, a lot of my clients and a lot of people that I've worked with report the feeling of being self-motivated and being highly empowered and feeling like feeling like I can do anything I want to. So why are we talking about your kids today? Well, today here in the UK, some of you will have children who are biting their nails, feeling nervous, feeling excited, feeling concerned, feeling worried. And, you know, I'm sure as a parent or as a guardian, you're probably feeling their feelings too. Why, you ask? It's because results start coming out today, and over the next few weeks you'll see results, whether it's for GCSEs, whether it's for A-levels, whether it's people who have graduated weeks ago and had their graduation ceremony. I think sometimes in these celebrations, and I love to celebrate success, there are a group of people that sometimes fall between the cracks. And that's what I want to talk about on this video today. So if you've been watching any of these, you'll know that I'm on a bit of a marathon to do 365 consecutive days of either live streams or videos. And today is day 80. And I always feel like when the number is rounded, or the number is like we had 11, 22, 33, 44, I feel like I need to bring even more of my best self over to you and serve up something that is juicy, that is needed, that shows your brilliance, that really shows you how to shine. So as many kids around the UK will be getting their results, there'll be a mixture of feelings from the children, from their guardians or parents and people looking after them. Some of them will be excited. I think they have all worked hard in their own way, but some will be extra excited because they're looking for specific grades. They've studied, they know they can't do, any more, and they'll be waving bits of paper. Their proud parents will be online sharing how well they've done, how proud they are of their children. And I want you to remember that those kids are definitely to be celebrated. But I'd also like you to think about the children who are feeling disappointment. Maybe they haven't quite got the grades they wanted to get into the university, and you've got to remember that at this stage of their lives they're in a place where they don't have life experiences to fall back on as much as somebody else might do. There'll also be adults that have maybe decided for whatever reason to take the qualification, to take a grade and be looking out for their results too, so let's not forget them. And then there'll be people who maybe get through the end of school and they literally just get to the end of the term. Maybe you've had to look after your children and homeschool them because they haven't done well in the school system. Maybe they've had challenges with their health and haven't been able to do the things they've wanted to do. Maybe they've had challenges with their mental health and you have been afraid for them at every twist and turn, and this might have affected how they've shown up at school. perhaps you have felt for them because they have maybe been diagnosed with something like ADHD, Asperger's, the many, been identified as dyslexia, dyspraxia. There's many different ranges of things out there. What I would love every parent to focus on today, every guardian to focus on today, every person that's had those results in their hands today, whatever they say, is the brilliance within you. Because regardless of where you sit on that particular spectrum of doing really well, getting the grades you wanted to, or feeling that you haven't done what you wanted to, I want you to hear this message and remember it, because in a few years' time you're going to look back and say, oh yeah, this weird lady on the internet was talking about this. I want you to know, whatever grades that you've received, that you matter. Now, my story was that I was actually the first year of students to take GCSEs when they turned from O-levels to GCSEs, and GCEs I think they were before. And there was a lot of experimentation done around our year. The teachers sometimes weren't sure about how to mark the coursework. Sometimes they weren't sure how to explain the exam results to us. And we all did what we could do. Now, I at least got graded for my GCSE, so I passed them, but I actually chose not to go on to do A-levels, not to go on to university. And I decided to get out there in the world. And I wish at that time it was quite anxiety inducing, because I wanted to do well for myself. I wanted to do well for my parents. My parents really focused on the new hairstyle, focused on the importance of academia and doing well at school, because they had not only done well at school but really loved their school experience, which wasn't here in the UK. And what I learned over the years was that when you know the impact you make to the people around you, when you know how to share your life journey and your life story in a way that has people lean in and lead forward towards you, when you understand the value you can bring, you will understand that you matter. Your kids will understand that they matter. So if you're a parent or a guardian who is taking care of kids, especially today when they receive their results and in the coming weeks when they receive their results, let them know that they matter. Let them know that all is not lost. Let them know that you're proud of them. Let them know that they can do whatever they want to. Let them know they can do retakes if they need to, want to, or have to. Let them know that they're free to go out into the world and find the kind of work that lights them up and makes a difference to the people around them. But let them know that they matter. I appreciate from a parental point of view, it can be disappointing when they haven't maybe hit the targets that you want them to. Maybe you're feeling a bit secretly that you've got to go into work and tell people, oh, my kids didn't maybe do as well as they thought they would, or I would have liked them to. And that, with love, is on you. Let's show kids that they can be their best selves, regardless of what life might have thrown at them, regardless of their circumstances, regardless of what's going on for them now. They need you to lead them into their adulthood, into their careers, and into their way of life. And they need you to do it from a really empowered place. So my wish for you today is that you pass that message. It might be your kids, it might be nieces, it might be relatives, it might be godchildren, it could be neighbours, it could be kids that you regularly see down the street that you know. Let them know that it's okay, they'll be okay, and that they matter too. That's my message for today. Bye for now.